What's up, guys? It's Jeramie with Jeramie Lou Photography. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We are going to be talking about a service that I tried out for about a month called Thumbtack. What's going on, guys? It's Jeramie with Jeramie Lou Photography. I apologize for the background mess. I am in wedding season and I wanted to film this video and I didn't want to clean up, so I got a box to send to a client. I got work stuff happening. I got some Starbucks, some drinks. It's the life of a working entrepreneur at home. But today's video, most importantly, is going to be about Thumbtack, guys. Before we get started, though, if you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If this video helps you out in any way, give it a thumbs up, and of course, click that bell for notifications. It'll tell you every time I come on and we can chat a little bit more. So guys, Thumbtack. I was at a wedding about a month ago and I was talking to a DJ there who's from SAC. And he was like, dude, I'm killing it on Thumbtack right now. He's like, I basically pay $5 and every time I pay that $5, I get a new lead. And if you guys don't know what Thumbtack is, they've actually deleted my account since this. So, and the reason I'm telling you that is I was actually gonna go through a whole background of Thumbtack, how to set it up, how to work it, and all that. But I've decided to make this review more about my experience with Thumbtack as a professional wedding photographer and what I kind of noticed while I was on there. So guys, if you didn't know what Thumbtack is a service where if you are a consumer, if you're looking for a service, and the service can be a painter, a photographer, a DJ, anything out there, I believe, almost anything, landscaper, whatever you want, you can actually go on to thumbtack.com right now and start typing in what you need, and basically starts asking you questions on your price range, when you're looking to get things done, what area you're in, and so forth. But it's very general, right? So the prices are basically like, we're looking for somebody at basic, moderate, or expensive. And so of course everybody's gonna click that basic thing is what I first noticed. So a consumer can go in, they can click on whatever they want, and it goes out to those industries. So I am obviously a photographer. I had mine set up to wedding and engagements only. Originally I had it set up to portrait, boudoir, and everything. And I was just getting a ton of amount of people, which was awesome. I was like, oh my God, I'm getting like 200 a day and I'm trying to respond to everybody. So basically what happens as a consumer is that you select what you want, it goes out to all the vendors, and the vendors are then supposed to quote you. So you get, I think it's up to 5 quotes before your post goes down, before people can't post or quote you anymore. So me as a vendor, as soon as I see it, as soon as I see somebody who's a wedding photographer, I go onto the app and then I quote them based off what they say. And what they can write a little thing out there, but basically they're saying, hey, I need you for this date from this time, and I don't want to spend too much money, or I want to spend a ton of money, and then maybe they'll write a little bit of something extra. And so I was like, this is awesome. So the first week I did it, after listening to this DJ who recommended Thumbtack to me, I went onto it and I was like, cool. So I started quoting people out left and right. I started getting weddings and I filling normal weddings. And I had 3 different types of quotes, guys. I had a quote for my hourly rate because some people would go on and be like, we only need a photographer for 2 hours. So I had an hourly rate that was a little bit higher to get me there. I wasn't 100% sure that if I put the quote, I was stuck with that pricing. That was my biggest confusion. Like if I quote you $2,000, but really the job's gonna cost me $3,000 after talking to you, am I still charging you $2,000? So I put a little bit higher quote than I would have. And then I had another quote where it was my base wedding package of $4,000. And then I had another wedding quote that had no pricing at all that said, I need some more information. Because basically they're like, yeah, I have a wedding on Thursday, April 4th. And that's all the information you get. And I'm like, I don't know what they want to spend. I have no idea. So I need more information. And they actually had that option as well. Well, here's the kicker, guys. As a vendor, as a photographer myself, as soon as one of those people asks me a question or tries to contact me, I now owe money to Thumbtack. So you put your credit card information in there already, and Thumbtack charges you. How much do they charge you, do you ask? No freaking idea. The DJ told me it was $5, $5 a lead. So anybody that contacts me is $5. So I was prepared to do $5. And the goal is that they have my information, they have all my stuff, they have my quote. So it's now a warm lead instead of a cold lead. So I'm easier to book that because I have the date available. They like what I charge, they like my work. Boom, easy peasy. Well, I started getting random questions like, hey, do you need any more information from me? And as soon as they did that, Boom, 30 bucks I was charged. Another person wrote, hi, 25 bucks I was charged. And then I was like, all right, so benefit of the doubt, 50 bucks later, I then write back to both of them because there's a little inbox in there, and I write back to both of them and I say, hey, I'd love to book your wedding. Can I get your email and can I get your information? Crickets, nothing after that. I didn't hear anything. I don't know if they booked anybody else. I don't know if they're still on. I don't even know if they're real people, and that's kind of my like conspiracy theory going on here. I don't even know if they're real people. But all I know is I lost 50 bucks for nothing. No reason at all. These leads were not good leads. I would have rather spent that 50 bucks to pay somebody to refer people to me. Like, that's how I think. So I then email Thumbtack and I'm like, hey, you charged me 50 bucks. Like, what's going on? And they're like, this is how Thumbtack works. We understand your business is growing, and we understand that you may be struggling in your business, and we understand that your business not be making as much money, and $50 may seem like a lot, blah, 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 blah. And that's when it clicked, guys. Thumbtack is not focused on the career professionals as I am right now. I'm very successful in my business. I'm very proud of that. And what I was going to use Thumbtack was to book these little dates in between Saturdays that maybe, downtime I didn't have, but I really just wanted to see, hey, if people are using Thumbtack, I got to be on Thumbtack because that's what we got to do, right? If people are booking through Facebook or through Instagram, Thumbtack might be the next thing, so let's try it. I in no way am struggling in my business right now and knocking on all the woods right here. They assumed that I was a struggling business, and that was where I felt their target market was. They're not going after the high-end people that are good in their business. They're going after people that are coming up that are maybe struggling in their business, so that when these leads do come in, they push for more and more and more leads to come back, and then they get these mini responses, and that's when Thumbtack makes their money. I slowed down after that for about a week. I did this whole thing for about a month. I slowed down for about a week and only responded to what I felt were serious inquiries. Maybe they wrote a little bit more onto their requests of quotes, and I quoted them exactly what I needed. So basically, if they responded to me, then they're going to pay that rate. So I now was only sending the $4,000 rate that I was charging as my base rate, right? Nothing. I got nothing for a week. And then I finally contacted Thumbtack, and I said, hey, Thumbtack, I'm not getting anything now. Should I change anything? Should I do anything? And guess what? 2 hours later, I got 2 more inquiries, 2 more responses. And guess what? Again, I got charged more money. It was really weird to me, and I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I don't believe in that. But it's weird to me that when somebody contacts me, I don't really get any of their information at all unless they give it to me. There's no profile created by this person. So theoretically, somebody that works at Thumbtack can just go on, respond to, like put a fake wedding out there, respond to 5, they just made 150 bucks, and then never have to reply to them again. And that is the shadiest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I then go to betterbusinessbureau.com, I Google review and all that, and guess what, guys? It's happening to everybody. I really wanted Thumbtack to work. I really wanted Thumbtack to be that next cool, let's get people in front of you. I don't mind paying for advertising. I don't mind paying for legitimate leads, even though that's kind of weird. All my business is referrals, and I wanted to make sure that this kind of worked before I kind of told other photographers about it. Now on Facebook, I just get their sponsored posts all the time because I was part of them, and basically people are just upset because they're going through the same thing I am. If you are watching this video and you're thinking about doing Thumbtack, the answer is no. I do not recommend it. Where else could you spend your money that works? Of course there's going to be people that are going to say, it's amazing, I'm doing a great amount of stuff with it. You can generate reviews through there, but now all the reviews that I have are magically gone because they deleted my account the last time I complained. And of course there are going to be photographers and videographers and hairstylists that are busy being used, that they're using Thumbtack. But I have to believe that they're not charging anything because there was nobody on all the quotes that I saw, and I saw probably about 200 or 300. That's a wide range, but I saw a lot. I saw like 50 up to like, the max was 50 a day, but no less than 20 a day of emails that came in. Hey, Jeramie, they need a quote, they need a quote, they need a quote. And this was just for wedding photography. If you guys were doing all types of photography, I mean, it would be crazy. There was nobody that clicked more than the, I want to spend the minimum amount possible. I want to, it's like there's 4 tiers, like basic, blah, 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 max. And then it was always the basic, the top one. I can't imagine people are actually making money on this way. I believe it's a way to fill these little extra dates. But also, so that means the consumers that are going on there, they're looking at getting what they want for the cheapest deal possible. And that's not the clientele that I want. It basically becomes a price gouging a thon, where whoever has the lowest rate and offers the most off that lowest rate wins. They could give 2 shits about what you do as a person, and that's the thing that I hate the most. So guys, where can you spend your money instead? You can spend your money making, if you're a wedding photographer, one thing that I do is I spend my money making little albums for venues that I've shot at. There's venues that you shoot all the time. Make an album for them. To hand deliver it to the wedding coordinator. Say, thank you so much for your work. This is amazing. A venue, you can show these to your clients as they come in, and now every time the wedding coordinator shows your work, now your work is out there. You can buy gifts for people that refer you the most. We call them angel referrers, hero referrals. And basically people that are just constantly pushing out your name, buy them something. Buy them a bottle of wine and say, thank you so much for referring me. Spend your money that way. At least it's going to something that you know that it's going to be pushing back out to you. There's nothing worse than spending money on, let's say, advertising on the newspaper or the radio when you have no idea who's actually hearing that or coming in, even though what they tell you is what they tell you. Stay away from, I stay away from things like Wedding Wire, The Knot, because that does nothing for any of us. It just makes them money. You using Thumbtack? Is it good? Comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think. Tell me about Thumbtack. Tell me the great things about Thumbtack. If you have been horrified by Thumbtack, tell me the bad things about Thumbtack. I want to know. Change my mind. Change my mind. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.